In 2008, the state of Georgia outsourced or privatized our services, our infrastructure services and our managed network services to IBM and AT&T. And as a result, we've been able to take our dilapidated, aged infrastructure and modernize it and be able to keep lifecycle management at the forefront so that we're refreshing our laptops every 36 months, we're refreshing our desktops every 5 years, and we're able to reduce our risk by improving our security and our disaster recovery. We have much more visibility and transparency into state spend and what the state agencies are consuming in the way of services and how they're paying for those services. So we've actually been able to bring about better decision making at the agency level and throughout the state. That's what we did in 2008, and today we're leveraging that as we look forward to the future to be able to bring in a service integrator that's actually going to help us manage all those services going forward. We've got an RFP out on the street right now to do that. I've been working for state government for 16 years and really enjoy working with state government. And the thing that I like about it the most is I feel like I have an opportunity every day to make a real difference in the lives of others. And the most challenging thing is funding and being able to ensure that we have the funds necessary to be able to continue to drive innovation and evolve our service delivery model so that we're continuing to meet the needs of our customers. And state culture, when you're trying to drive change, state culture sometimes doesn't want to change along with you, so we spend a lot of time educating our agency customers, making sure that they understand why the change is necessary in order to be able to move forward and to take full advantage of the technologies that's out there so that we can continue to help them and enable them to be able to meet the needs of their customers. My favorite project is the project that I referenced back in 2008 when we actually privatized our infrastructure and managed network services. And we're still in the middle of that transformation that started back in 2008. We're 75% complete at this point, and we should be wrapping up our transformation effort in the summer of 2015. And the reason it's been my most favorite project is I believe it has propelled our state forward in being able to have a much more stable, secure, reliable infrastructure that our customers can use not only today but for the future. Well, like I said, I started with the state of Georgia back in 1998, and so a lot has changed since then. I mean, we've gone through Y2K. We've seen many evolution in the way services are delivered through the modernization of technology. I mean, we didn't even have handheld devices a few years ago. We didn't have cloud computing services and those kind of things. So we're able to take full advantage of these new emerging technologies to be able to provision services to our customers quicker and we have a much more reliable, stable infrastructure as a result of our privatization effort in 2008. Over the next 6 months, we're going to be focused on taking the strong, solid foundation that we've built over the last 6 years through our privatization effort, and we've got a series of procurements on the street, one of which is to bring in an integrator, a third-party integrator that's going to help us be able to manage all of the disparate services that we have outsourced. And we're actually preparing for the future because we know with the advent of cloud services that we're going to continue to expand our portfolio, and we want to leverage this third-party integrator. It's called a multi-sourcing services integrator. We want to be able to manage all these disparate moving parts in a cohesive way and to have more of a plug-and-play flexible model to operate from in the future. My involvement in NASTD, or National Association of State Technology Directors, started in 2011. Been really excited to be a part of this organization. The networking and the collaboration and the partnership that we have both within the states that are participating within the organization along with our vendor partners allows us the opportunity to talk about what's working, what's not working, learn from each other about the pitfalls to avoid when you're rolling out a particular technology or product, how to overcome the challenges that we have to overcome in state government. And one of our favorite things to do is to have, at all of our regional meetings, we have 4 regional meetings a year and 1 annual meeting. And at our regional meetings, we actually share state reports. So each state will talk about what's going on in their state, and we learn from each other about the lessons learned from the various projects and initiatives that we're involved in. And then our corporate affiliates really like hearing about what we call our spotlight on procurement. We talk about what's going on in the procurement space, or what's going to be happening in the next 12 to 18 months that they might want to get involved in and partner with us to be able to roll out. It's a very worthwhile organization. I'm participating currently on the board as the vice president, and we're looking forward to continue to evolve our organization so that we continue to not only take advantage of the technology, but take advantage of how services are being managed in the industry today. We're moving away from folks that are just working on PCs or working on servers to actually maturing our organizations within our state to where we're actually, they're again taking full advantage of cloud services, taking full advantage of the vendor community that actually is an expert in providing those technologies. We learned in 2008 that technology in and of itself is not a core competency of state government. Managing, overseeing, and governing is, and we need to partner more with the private sector in order to be able to bring about the necessary services that's going to meet the needs of our citizens.